Hey everybody, it's your girl Naj and I am back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the movie If Beale Street Could Talk. Now originally I had planned out this whole vlog thing that I was going to do, but once I actually saw the movie, I was like, no, that would do this movie an injustice. And so I actually saw it about 3 weeks ago. I wrote my notes down right away, but I actually needed some time to let my thoughts marinate so that when it was time for me to address this movie, that I would address it and approach it with some wisdom and some love, which is what America needs right now, especially in this climate. Now, of course, they ain't asked me to do no review of a movie, but y'all know I got to give my little 2 cents. So without further ado, let's get on into this. It is a narrative about a young black couple in love, Tish and Fonnie. Beautiful couple, by the way, and all the things in life that try to end that love. Okay, so the first point that I wrote down was that Tish was born in poverty. There was a lot of drugs around in the neighborhood, and she grew up in a poor environment. And one of the quotes that I wrote down, I don't remember who said it, but it was in the very beginning. The person said, the kids were told that they weren't worth SHIT, and everything around them proved it. And unfortunately, that's one of the realities of living in the hood. Like, the environment doesn't always support your dreams. But there are success stories. Like, there is still some good in the hood. Like, everything ain't all bad like people make it out to be. Yeah, like I said, there are drugs. There's a lot of poverty. But they're still good in the hood. Ask me how I know. Born and raised. Okay? But as quiet as it's kept, there's a lot of stuff that be going on up in these suburbs behind those white picket fences that are now started to come up to the forefront. So a lot of times people be like, oh, well, it's a lot of poor people that live. Yeah, it's a struggle. I mean, but people struggle in the suburbs. The struggle is maybe different, but heartache is heartache, pain is pain, difficulties are difficulties. Just sometimes people have more than others, but at the end of the day, struggle is struggle, okay? And no one person is better than or less than just because of where they come from. Okay. Another point that the movie tackled was discrimination in terms of housing. Fonnie and Tish were looking for a place, and one guy thought Tish was trying to come on to him. I mean, like, really, dog? But anyway, yeah, and housing discrimination is something that goes on right now. They experienced injustice through this lie that affected the lives of not just Fonnie and his family, but all the families that were connected to him. There were intimidation tactics, which are things that go on today. And at the end of the day, he had to do time for a crime that he did not commit. And as we know, that is still going on today. One of the most powerful things from the movie is that Black love still thrives. Like, y'all. And I'm not trying to make a difference. Love is love. You love who you love. But that Black love, though, baby, ain't nothing like it. and I'm going to just end that point right there. And so the last thing I want to say is, as I was leaving out the movie theater, an older white lady was like, this isn't a true story. It's fiction. And so to that I say, I believe that the names may have changed, but turning a blind eye to racism and injustice won't make it go away. But if you're from the hood, then you know that there are many Tishes and many Fonnies who, unlike these characters, can't go home once the director yells cut. Life still goes on and the struggle continues. Alright guys, so that concludes this review. Of course, there was a whole bunch of stuff that I left out, but for time purposes, I didn't want this video to be too long, and I also didn't want to give out too many details because everybody ain't see the movie. But if you did, let me know down in the comments what you thought of this review. And if you agree with anything that I said, let me know. If you didn't, let me know that too. Let's just keep it respectful. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.